What's going on, everybody? This is Bronco Juggalo, and it is deep in the dark of night, and I thought it was a very creepy mood to film a video to. I am still in my truck after just getting home from Bill's place, and I thought I'd do this video because it's so atmospheric. Guys, tonight I'm doing the Wild Eye film Return of the Scarecrow.
Listen here. There's an evil in those regions.
It's just an urban legend, right?
If you can't see it or touch it or smell it, you don't believe in it.
Strange and dark things lurk in the night. And in those woods.
I mean, I've heard the stories, but that's all they are.
An evil scarecrow.
Oh, scary.
I'll tell you what.
I say you want to go out and scare the ever-living bejesus out of those kids with some old scarecrow outfits.
Should we go that way or that way?
Now we got to all calm down and not be stupid.
Considering this was your idea.
Or more stupid.
Holy crap, man.
Funny. Okay, bye.
Whole damn town's in an uproar.
Discretion, Burge, is the better part of valor.
It's more fun than camping.
The Scarecrow, the one from the story, it has returned.
I don't know exactly how to explain it, but there is a...
Let me guess. A scarecrow.
From 2017, Wild Eye released in 2019. Directed by Walter Loades III, starring Jason Banner as the Scarecrow, Jay Bidwell as Virgil, and Rebecca Bettig as Amanda. A couple of hillbillies play a prank on a group of campers, dressing up as a scarecrow that has, in story, terrorized their town for many decades. Thinking that it's just an old killer legend, they are shocked when the legend comes to life and their prank backfires in their face. Now guys, this was honestly an awesome fucking slasher film from Wild Eye. This is a great supernatural slasher, and I do actually mean great. For a film with the budget that it had, as low of a budget it had, and as, you know, relative inexperience that the cast and crew have, I think they did a phenomenal job. I have no cons for this film. Now, I couldn't find out a lot about the movie from behind the scenes, but it was just an awesome, fun movie. It is kind of a, it's a supernatural slasher, and it's also a bit of a slasher comedy, and it really does work. I had a blast with this movie, guys. I'm just going to get into it, guys. There is a great sequence where they do the backstory of the legend, and it's done basically with an old-fashioned puppet show, and the way it's filmed and all is just so cool, and it really did bring me back to some other very big-budget films that have used kind of similar tactics with backstories, and I really thought it was awesome. The Scarecrow's mask. I thought the Scarecrow's mask was really good. Yes, this is not a huge, CGI film with a big special effects Scarecrow. It is a dude in a mask and a costume, and I think they do a really good job with it. I really thought the mask was really intimidating, really scary looking. The lighting in this movie is very different. There is definitely places where you can tell that they just put a spotlight down and some tall grass or against some crops. But that lighting just brings such a great atmosphere to the film. It's so different and it looks so good, and I really did enjoy it. There's a scene where two girls are beating down one of the hillbilly guys who's dressed as a scarecrow, trying to scare people, and they're beating him down with baseball bats and shit, or sticks. And the music is just so funny during the sequence. I thought it was really great. It's just like this kind of like, all right, let's get to it. Let's just beat this motherfucker down kind of country music shit. Yeah, there's my hillbilly voice for you. The acting from almost all of our main actors is really good. I really did dig it. Now, some of the supporting cast members, it's not the greatest, but come on, it's a low-budget film. What do you expect? But from the main actors, they all do a really good job. I really was impressed with their acting skills. There is some priests in this movie that at first I didn't know why they were there. They were just kind of thrown in for just like a little bit more time than I thought they should have been for a bit gag. But then they pop up again during the end credits sequence, and it's fucking hilarious. End credits continue the movie, and there's a mid to post credit scene that is just fucking phenomenal, and it really helps close this movie out. And I'm not telling you what it is because this is still a newer release. It is a Wild Eye release, and I want you to check it out on your own. But take my word for it, Return of the Scarecrow is a movie that's definitely worth your time. If you're into supernatural slashers, if you're into independent films where people give great effort and they do a really good job, if you're into horror comedies, this is a movie that I think you'll enjoy. This is Bronco Juggalo saying peace.
A vision of the dead in the inbred, a backwoods motherfucker born inside a tool shed. Mama never loved me, never paid me no attention. Daddy was a rapist, 30 years upstate for county prison. And I was